Well, guess what? It is Tuesday, December the 1st. You've made it to the 1st of December. Congratulations for being here. And thanks for joining us on the show today. We've got your HCC news and information for the next half hour or so right here on Up to the Minute. I'm Todd Duplantis. I've got two co-hosts joining me today. One of them I know is very happy we've moved on into December. The other one probably just happy we're still going through 2020. But we'll start with Brittany. Where do you stand on the December thing?
It's level 12 of Jumanji, Todd. Let's do it. No, I'm actually very excited that we finally have like legit winter type weather here in Houston, which is kind of odd. It finally took to getting to December for that to happen. But as you can tell, I'm cold though, even in my own home.
Yeah, we're all dressed a little warm today. Frank Cooper never gets cold. The man, he's got ice in his veins. Frank Cooper joins us from his home this morning. Good to see you, Frank.
Good morning, Todd. Good morning, Britt. Hey, I'm loving the winter time. This is the time where my light bill is saved. Like my light bill is always around like $80 a month because like I never turn on my heater. I love the cold. So this is Christmas coming early for me.
This is your time of year, Frank. So sit back, enjoy the weather. We're going to check in with you in a little while. Boy, a lot to discuss in the sports world. I'm sure we'll have a little time to talk about that later this morning. So stick around for that. Brittany, though, you want to remind folks about our social media and the push to get you to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
I mean, I don't know what more to say, Todd, other than, what you legit just said. Yes, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And don't forget to share this particular podcast on your personal Facebook page. Why? Because one, we want to grow our audience, but more importantly, we just want to share this information out to everyone who maybe is not following us on social media. So, Todd, we have a very, very interesting show today. I am very excited to have our guests talk to us about their areas of expertise.
That's right. We've got two guests on the show today. Brittany and Frank, stick around. We'll talk to you in a little while. We are going to be joined in a little while by Becca Fritze. We want to thank her for joining us this morning. Becca, good morning to you.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Good morning. Now, you are the manager of United Way of Houston. Also, we're going to talk about the Thrive program in Saver Life. It's a great way for our students, or really anyone who qualifies, to get involved with saving a little extra cash, a little extra bonus for that. We'll talk to you about that very shortly. But right now, we always like to feature our centers of excellence and things you can do at HCC to get short-term certifications, go a long-term degree, maybe transfer to another institution. And this morning, we're talking the accounting program. We're joined by Dr. Mesfin Genanaw, and we are pleased to have you with us. You're with the Business Center of Excellence. Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, Todd. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. I want to ask you about accounting. Of course, a very important subject. We all need accountants in our lives at one point or another, and HCC has programs. Now, I imagine your programs go all over, from short-term certifications to 2-year programs as well?
Exactly, yeah. We do have the accounting AAS degree. We also have short-term certificates like accounting certificate, which is about 33 credit hours. It can be completed within 3 semesters. We do have the payroll specialist, which can be done in 1 or 2 semesters, about 18 hours. We have the forensic accounting and fraud examination certificate, which is 12 hours. And we also offer CPA qualifying courses. But those who enroll in these courses must have a minimum bachelor degree to enroll into the program. Yeah, we have a lot of different programs.
Now, I want to ask you about this because this is certainly an honor. Grad Reports has listed Houston Community College's accounting programs as one of the best in the U.S. in 2020. And how does that ranking place? How do they base that?
Yes, in 2020, they ranked us as number 12 in the nation. The base of ranking is the earning potential of our graduates and also the cost of tuition. As you know, the cost of tuition at HCC is almost half of what other universities are charging. And that's probably why we have so many international students. So they compiled this report based on the statistics they get all over the nation from the Department of Education. That's how they compile the ranking. And I was happy to see in 2020, we are placed as number 12, and that's a big success for us.
That's an incredible ranking. Now, I know you mentioned the CPA certification program. You do have to have a degree going into that because it's a more advanced program. But the other programs like payroll specialist, those you can get in as an undergrad and get a short-term certification for that as well.
That's correct. Yeah, you just have to have a high school diploma. In fact, you can even start taking one of the courses as a dual credit before even finishing your high school. But you can complete it within 2 semesters, have a job, and you can continue your academic pursuits. So that's a growth area, especially for our department. A lot of students are joining in that certificate. And then it pays well. It really pays well. Yeah, about, the median salary is about $38,000 a year, which is very good.
And that's great for a student who may decide, you know what, I'm not sure if I'm going to I'm out of high school. I'm not sure if I'm going to go to a 4-year program, but I would like to get into the work market because it's a great start for them. And I would imagine if you get those certifications, they are stackable and could work towards a degree in the future at HCC. Exactly.
That's correct. Yeah. Anything that you take is stackable and you can continue with advanced degree and advance your career. Yes.
Let me ask you about this because I think this is one of the hidden gems of your accounting program. Do you guys offer free tax preparation assistance to faculty, staff, and students? And how does that work?
Well, we do that every year during the tax return season. We offer this free service to accounting, not just accounting, but all faculty members, students, as well as staff at the college. And all they have to do is just bring in their tax-related documents like W-2, 1099, and then they have to bring their social security card, bank account information, and the tax return from the previous year so that we, gather some information from the last return. And then they don't have to pay anything. That will help. Usually we announce it at the beginning of the year, exactly what dates, which campus we offer the service. Mm-hmm.
And that's something that you would have to show up for, make arrangements ahead of time, or do you just show up
Yes, you can just show up. You can just make sure you have all your documents together.
Right.
That's the problem sometimes, yes.
Well, I imagine things are going to be looking a lot different now since we're living in a time of COVID. How has that been working with your online instruction?
Well, we haven't really changed much because accounting has been digitized for many years. Even the in-person classes, students do their assignments online. And all we had to do was train our faculty members with video conferencing platforms. We use the Cisco WebEx.
Yeah.
And but all of our faculty, adjuncts as well as full-time, they got trained at the beginning of the pandemic, and they were ready to go, which it didn't really affect us much. And the other thing is, mind you, we use multiple publishers platforms. Like for McGraw-Hill, we use Connect. For Cengage, we use CNOW. For Wiley publishers, we use Wiley Plus. And these have, interactive features. If they, there is a check my work, they can check it. There is a hint button where they press, and then it gives them video clips of how to do that particular assignment. So students are used to all of these features. So the transition to the online education for all of our sections didn't affect us much.
Well, that's good to hear. You guys were way ahead of the curve when it came to that. It sounds like you were very prepared earlier before this all happened. Let me ask you this, because another big thing that HCC offers are these mini sessions, as Brittany likes to call them, the mini-mester, she likes to call it. Do you guys offer that with the accounting program where students can come in with a matter of a few weeks? They can take 3 hours with a very condensed course?
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's we do that. During the winter break between December 14 and January 11, they can take online mini sessions. We offer transfer courses, Principles of Accounting 1 and Principles of Accounting 2. The first one is financial accounting. The second one is managerial accounting. So they can take it online. Most of the students taking this mini sessions are students coming from other universities, and we do offer those courses.
Right.
Yes.
Dr. Genanaw, we appreciate you joining us on the show this morning and updating us on the accounting program. Certainly something students may want to explore if they're looking for great job possibilities. Thanks for being here.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
So right now we're going from accounting to another subject that many students may have a hard time with a savings account. Everybody should really have one. I know when I was a college student, that was really the last thing I was thinking about. But we've got Becca now, who's from United Way. And Becca, you've got a program that is, built for anyone, but this would be perfect for students because it's an incentive to get that first time savings account started.
Yeah, thanks, Todd. So it's an interesting time to be talking about savings because we're being inundated with messages right now to spend, right?
Yeah.
I think Black Friday lasts a whole week now, Cyber Monday. So it's super important though. So excited to talk today about Houston Saves. That's a partnership between United Way Thrive and Save Your Life. Save Your Life is a nonprofit organization based in California. Program is generously funded by JP Chase, and it's a program that helps incentivize you to save. So when you sign up with Houston Saves, you get matched funds just for saving. So let's say you save at least $30 per month, you'll be matched $20 per month.
That's incredible. Let's just look at the return on that. I mean, I know it's a basic program, but that's an incredible return on $30.
Exactly. And you actually get $5 just for signing up.
Wow.
If you're able to meet that goal every month of at least $30, you could actually come out with $125 in rewards after 6 months.
That's an incredible program. And it's called, it's the Save Your Life program. Now, you mentioned we're in the holiday season. People are out there spending. A lot of folks aren't thinking about saving, and especially college students. College students seem to be thinking about paying for college, getting out to college, getting a job, earning that money. Then I'll worry about saving maybe 10, 20 years down the road. But this is to really get you started early when you're going to need it.
Exactly. Yeah. And we know from research that it just takes about $250 to $749 in savings. That can be kind of the make or break, right? If you've got a flat tire or you've got a medical bill that you have to pay. So it's really about starting savings. It's really about just getting those habits going and just having enough to cover that emergency. Emergency savings can really just provide that safety net for us. And getting started savings can be hard. Also, sometimes sticking to savings can be hard. And that's what's so great about Save Your Life is that you'll get, weekly emails reminding you to save, encouraging you to save. There's additional prizes available once you sign up. There's even scratch off cards. So if you're saving, you can win prizes. So it's just a great opportunity to motivate you to save and to keep saving.
I know you've got a corporate partner for this, JP Chase. I imagine they're helping with this program. Do people have to have a Chase savings account, or can they have one anywhere? How does that work?
Yeah, great question. So JP Chase is funding the project, but you do not have to be a Chase customer. So Save Your Life actually uses a platform that links to about 9,000 banks and credit unions. So you would actually just sign up with your existing checking account or preferably a savings account. You can actually also have a PayPal account. And so as long as you have some type of account that you're saving in, you would securely link that. And if you don't have a savings account, we can also help get you set up with one. There's a great program here in Houston called Bank on Houston through the Controller's Office. And if you call 211 United Way Texas Helpline, they can help connect you to that.
And, I guess we also have to go back to, how do people qualify for this? Can anyone sign up for this program? Do you have to make a certain amount, or under a certain amount? And then obviously college students may have a question, well, if I'm getting some college loans, will that affect me from joining this program?
Yeah, so the requirements are, you just have to be at least 18 years of age, do need to have an online bank account and an email. And that's pretty much it. So we are focusing the campaign really on small business owners and employees, but by no means you have to be a small business owner. So this is definitely open to HCC students. But if you do have friends or neighbors that are small business owners, it'd be great if you can share the information.
And the best way to find this program, would they go to your website? I know we'll have links in the social media posts for this show after the show's over, but where can they go to get information just to sign up for it?
Yeah, so if you just go to www.saverlife.org/Houston Saves, there'll be a sign up link there, and also all kind of additional information is on that website. And it really should just take under 10 minutes to get signed up for the program.
10 minutes, $30, you're going to get $20 in return. I mean, think about that. That's an incredible return. It's just for a limited amount of time, but you guys are offering a huge incentive for students, or just anyone who, we all should have a savings account. Sure, that goes without saying, but anyone who needs to save can get started very easily with this.
Definitely. I know it's almost like, who doesn't like free money, right? So it's almost like, what's the catch here, right? But I assure you there's no catch. I've actually participated in the program myself. And it's such a great way to just kind of motivate you to save and stick with it.
Now, Becca, I want to ask you, United Way, people always hear United Way. You guys are really, throughout the community. There was a time in my career many years ago where I worked for a United Way offshoot for a short amount of time. But it's amazing all the programs you have within the Houston and surrounding communities. It's an incredible organization.
Yeah, so really this is core to our mission at United Way. It's just really helping people have the opportunity to thrive, and finding services that both meet your immediate needs, but also really helping you move along this journey of financial stability. And I truly think it's a journey, because we know life's going to happen and there's a lot of bumps along the way. But really with the right supports in place, people can move along that journey.
Becca Fritze, she is the manager United Way of Houston Thrive program, Saver Life. The program we're talking about, you start a little savings account, kick in $30 a month. They're going to match you with $20 on top of that. There's really no catch. It's a great program, and we want to encourage all of our students to sign up and get saved. But the main thing is, I know the spaces in this are limited. It's not an unlimited amount of funds. So the idea is to get signed up as soon as possible.
Exactly. We have close to 500 spots, but it is first come, first serve. So I definitely encourage you not to wait and sign up today.
Becca, thanks for joining us on the show and giving us a bit of information and tips for getting savings accounts underway. We'll have the links to sign up for the program within the social media posts of the show. Thank you.
Thanks, Todd.
All right, so we are going to move on to Frank and Brittany. It's a pretty incredible program, especially for our students who may be thinking, savings account, I don't really need one. But you figure $30, you'll spend that on a meal somewhere. They're going to kick in $20. You can't beat that. You really can't.
You can't. I just wish I had that kind of tutelage and somebody in my ear when I was 18, 19, 20 years old, because you're not thinking about that. And anytime you get, as a student, when you get, money from a refund for your tuition or anything you want to buy as a PS2 or, buy, electronics, but you're not thinking about, the future stuff.
Or the best one yet is $20. I don't know if I want to save that, but I'll go spend $100 on a video game. No problem there.
I was that guy for like 3 years.
I know. I'd been there before too. So, yeah, it was many years ago that video games were more expensive when I was younger, Frank. So much more than they are now. All right. So we've got a big event coming up later this week, folks. We're congratulating our Tex Chase graduates. HCC will recognize the milestone these adults students have reached while we are transitioning to a new normal that no one could have predicted. The Text Chase virtual graduation commencement, Brittany, is taking place on Thursday, December 3rd. Is that correct?
That's correct. And that's this Thursday at 6 p.m. And joining me is the very needy Luna. And although she
graduating too?
Well, hopefully she'll be graduating from her K-9 Good Citizen.
I was going to say she has classes that she takes.
She's got classes too, so fingers crossed. But we are very happy for our Text Chase students who have achieved this goal in their life. Student registrants and their families will be provided a link to watch the event. Now, though the public registration is closed, we here at Up to the Minute congratulate those who have achieved this admirable accomplishment. So what an achievement. You go and kick some booty out there.
There you go. Yeah. And I've got to say, at HCCTV, we were very proud to take part in putting together this virtual celebration and commencement ceremony. It was a very collaborative effort across the college, but we're very pleased to present that for you as well. So it's coming up on Thursday. Make sure you check it out. We've got virtual coffee breaks, Frank. Janet May's back at work with her coffee breaks, and she's got a couple of guests starting today.
Absolutely. So good to go with Janet May and talk about a new normal, what's going on with campus life and just the world in general. So today she has Nita Reynolds and Renee Alsander of HCC's Women's in Leadership discussing mentor and mentee programs. And then Thursday, December 3rd, she has Colleen Riley, who's Dean of Visual and Performing Arts of that COE. So check your emails to register and just search coffee breaks.
That's right. Love in 2020. It's a drama practicum. That's the fall 2020 drama majors perform monologues in scenes on the ups and downs of finding, keeping, and losing love during a less than normal year. Sounds like a Hallmark movie, right? Well, you can check it out 7 to 8 p.m. Wednesday, December the 9th. So a week from tomorrow. It's free. We'll have the link to email and register this event. That actually looks like it might be pretty good. Convocations coming up for our faculty and staff, Brittany.
It is. And this year's theme, Todd, is Deep in the Heart of Houston. I would, do the little jingle, but my hands are kind of, tied right now. But Convocation is coming our way January 15th. That is a Friday, 10 a.m. More details will be headed your way. So be sure to tune into Up to the Minute for the latest information, as well as your emails.
That's right. So Frank, since we've been working in this virtual environment, we're still offering a number of things for our students so they can continue their college careers. For those wanting to come to HCC, our open houses are virtual. They're happening online now.
Yeah, I know a lot of students have been trying to call the campuses, trying to get through, but this is a great way to get help immediately. So open houses connect with new students, parents, school counselors are extended to January. Check the site to help out with administration application, financial aid, orientation, advice, and much more. So for more information about that, go to hccs.edu/information-sessions.
And in-person financial aid appointments, those are happening. You can get, they're accepting in-person appointments, but here's the key. No walk-ins. You have to go online and book your appointment. It's very easy. You can go to hccs.edu/FinAid contact. Yes, we'll have that link in the post for the show. And if you're needing tutoring, Brittany, like Luna probably needs with her classes, if you're needing tutoring, we have those available for our students.
Luna honestly doesn't need tutoring. She just needs treats. That's her motivation.
What like she needs right now.
Well, yeah, she needs some snuggle time with mom right here. But in all seriousness, our tutors are available to meet with students virtually through our Microsoft Teams, thanks to our HCC Academic Success Center. They will help with your coursework, understanding your assignments, as well as improving study skills. And let's face it, as we head into finals, if you haven't utilized this free resource, say that again, free resource, you need to do so. And if you haven't for the semester, hey, it's always going to be available next semester. Now, we will also provide that link in the post, Luna, and we'll be sure to ensure that you are successful for the rest of your academic career here at HCC.
If you're looking to maybe upgrade your job, upgrade your life a little bit, earn a little bit more money, you can do so by taking short-term certifications through our continuing education department. They offer everything from accounting to welding. The HCC School of Continuing Education has launched classes that start weekly. They literally have year-round enrollment. Check out the schedules at hccs.edu/CE. And Frank, you know, we've got a number of things available for our students online, as we mentioned earlier, including this toolkit and a virtual lobby, which is right on the homepage.
Yeah, so the virtual lobby is just is pretty much a platform where students can go on there and get help. If you have any questions about anything, you go on there. I know, like I said before, it's hard trying to get in contact with your phone these days. So no appointment, extended hours, Monday through Friday, even Saturday till 1 p.m. So for more information about that, go to www.hccs.edu/virtual lobby.
Yeah, and virtual transfer fairs, if you want to learn about your favorite college, we've got several of them that will be making presentations. We usually do those in person. Obviously, we can't this year, but you can go to hccs.edu/transferfair. And most importantly, spring registration is underway. The key is to register early, get the classes you want, especially if you have a lab component where you go to a campus. Those classes are very limited in size, so you want to make sure you sign up for them early to get the right time you need. Go to hccs.edu/now for all of your registration needs and to enroll at HCC. So, Frank, sports. You know, just when you think the Texans have rounded that corner and they're getting better, they shoot themselves in the foot. They're down 2 players who aren't just out, they're out till next year. One of them probably has played his last down as a Texan.
Yeah, like, and you know, I was this close Thursday morning saying, you know what? I'm giving Fuller a lot of credit, man. He stayed healthy this year. He's putting up all pro numbers.
Yeah.
Deshaun Watson's best on the field as far as, you know, productivity. And then boom, this happens. It's like, dude, the Texans can't win for losing. They're losing. They really can't. Losing off the field. It's like, man, it's crazy.
Yeah, and if you haven't heard, 2 of the Texans players have tested positive to performance-enhancing substances. So Will Fuller, the star receiver, he's out, and his contract is up. So there's speculation that he won't even be back to the Texans. And then one of the defensive players is out as well until next year. But man, Deshaun Watson, he's got to be thinking, why did I sign that contract before the year started?
Well, you know what? That probably explains why Fuller was healthy all year.
Yeah.
Every single year. So,
wow,
it's unfortunate.
Yeah, it's incredible. But yeah, you know, you got to wish Deshaun the best, and maybe they'll regroup and get their act together next year. Who knows? It's the Texans. You know, absolutely, how that goes. And it looks like they're now going to be holding football games in just about every night of the week because so many games are getting canceled and postponed.
Yeah, the Baltimore Ravens Steelers debacle has been crazy. Like I think 11 players tested positive, including the starting quarterback, 2 of their running backs, I think a defensive lineman. And my thing is like they're still in Baltimore, so they'll have to travel to Pittsburgh, get on a plane, which I don't think is really safe.
No.
This should delay the game to week 17, week 18. But they're dead start having this game tomorrow on a Wednesday at 2:00 in the afternoon. So.
And they're saying all these missed games, they're going to start scheduling them on Monday nights, Tuesday nights, maybe a Thursday night football game or a Wednesday. So that's just going to be the norm so they can get these games in by the end of the year. What a crazy football season this has been. I know Luna's probably pretty intrigued by the season, huh?
Honestly, Luna couldn't care less.
Why do I? Well, yeah. Why do I?
I mean, just look at this. Look at this face.
Yeah.
Does she care? Not one bit.
Football bothering you? Nope.
No. Now give her a tennis ball to go fetch.
Yeah, that's where sports kicks in for Luna. Well,
oh yeah.
Tell her to join us tomorrow, Brittany, because we've got some special guests, including we'll be talking to the Process Technology Department.
We will. We'll actually be talking to the program coordinator for the Process Technology Department. They're part of the Global Energy Center of Excellence. And so we'll be discussing the expansion of that program to Southwest College, among other things. And it's Wednesday, which means that we will get our weekly visit from Chief Greg Cunningham of our HCC Police Department. I know, Todd, you missed seeing him last week. Yeah. But you'll get to talk to him about the country's and HCC's latest news and events at that time.
That's right. So make sure you join us tomorrow. Frank and Brittany, thanks for being here. Frank, we'll catch you later this week.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me again.
All right. And thank you for being here and Up to the Minute. I'm Todd Duplantis. For Brittany and Frank, we will see you tomorrow live, 10 a.m. right here.